to just leave everybody out here, and you can range this thing without getting hurt.
Guardian of Faith. That's one powerful spell.
Alright, now once you try to pick up the axe, or even loot one of the skeletons, as I just did, this thing will, or it will start the encounter, but you notice it's not even doing a reaction strike. And as long as you're outside that circle, you can range it without being attacked.
Where am I needed?
Okay, now that it's dead, we can go ahead and grab the ceremonial axe. Okay, so this is Stockholm's grave. As you can see, there's a rusty mace here. Okay, so when it comes to the mural here,
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels.
it's basically showing you who gets what weapon. We're going to examine
the reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed.
So Dawnmaster Seed gets the hammer. Stockholm, well, we just noticed you don't see the weapon there, but we just noticed that Stockholm gets the mace.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory beckons
Welkin Glory gets the sword, which should already be here. You don't have to find that one. And then the broken glass is the axe, because that's the only one that was not revealed. So yeah, the sword's already there.
Dawnmaster Versailles.
All right, so he gets the axe.
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Stockhold gets the mace.
Dawnmaster Seed.
Seed gets the hammer. Now that also did not only unlock that and gets the seal. You need this to get the Blood of Lathander. If you go to get the Blood of Lathander without this, you'll be trapped and dead. Yeah. So anyway, there is also a buff. Show you the buff. Morning Lord's Radiance, which will last until long rest. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 radiant damage.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the Astral Prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight! Chitrai! We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the Astral Prism, Therizin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Shut those doors. This is not a public forum.
You heard the lady. Shut the door. Alright, now, before you get up there, but what I need to do is separate everyone.
Assume nothing.
Just spread out.
Don't burn yourself.
There's one right there.
A long way to go still.
Keep her over here by the door.
Defender of the people.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Now, Lae'zel is the one that wanted to come here. After the Zaithis.
You are not familiar to me, Rastil. Do you bring news of the weapon?
Yeah, after the Zaithis, which in this playthrough as Wyll, this is Wyll's playthrough, I let Lae'zel go into the Zaithis. I was wondering if she could get the awakened power. Because she's like very resistant to using the tadpoles. Well, while she was in there, I was able to roll an Arcana check. That was a skill check of 30. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, so much for that idea. Unless I roll a natural 20, I said. And well, sure enough, I rolled a natural 20. So successfully passing that Arcana check while Lae'zel was in the... with Wyll, that is. I mean, I was Wyll, I was using Arcana... observing Lae'zel in the Zaithis, and passing that Arcana check allowed Wyll to receive the awakened power, which allows you to use all of your tadpole powers as bonus actions. I came here, like, I think I was only level 4 at the time, so I was most definitely under level for this area. And most definitely would not have been successful in fighting the Githyanki. The Githyanki are very fierce opponents, and they're all level 5 or above, except for like maybe the youths. So I was definitely under level. So after the Zaithis, I left. But Lae'zel wanted to come here and like try to accuse the doctor of being a traitor. So now that I'm back at a much higher level now, I think I'm level 6 or 7, 6. Now that I'm back, I'm letting Lae'zel do the interaction here. I seek audience with the Inquisitor. There's a traitor among you. Again, this is Lae'zel's reaction after the Zaithis.
A Sharlak? Among us? Whom would you accuse?
The doctor.
The Gustil. A strong accusation from the mouth of a Vin Isk. The very same said to hold the weapon we seek. Shema Zalavlakith. Give it to me.
I will not.
No? Then I will take it from your corpse.
I just accused you of being a traitor among you, and then you ask for something from me? Like... How about go fuck yourself? So anyway, yeah. So the reason I spread out is because you want to make sure that door remains closed. Now somebody might come through it. You want to make sure and shut that door. Let's see. I wonder... Oh, nice. Not really sure that is... Well, it would keep the wolves off of me. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna run over here.
Go on.
Nice! Way to go, Karlak. start in a frenzy anyway, just in case.
Close ranks.
Now, one cool thing about this, in any returning item, but this returning pike, even if this chick casts fear on me and causes me to drop, or she does something that causes, or I don't think it's a fear spell, it's some type of action that causes fear and causes you to drop your weapons. So even if you drop said returning pike, you can pick it up without taking an action and then throw it because it's in your inventory, and then it returned to your hand and you automatically equip it. So that's awesome, because if it was like a sword, you would then have to equip it and that would take your action. So it's very cool having a returning weapon. And we're done with her. Alright, she saved, but that was the thing that causes fear and causes you to drop your weapon. And there's the person at the door. And the reason why I stayed back here. Disarming attack. Perfect. Awesome. Weapon dropped. We're going to pick that sucker up. Mine. Dead.
Taking position. It's
Bam. Alright, cool. This could have so went completely different. Initiative worked out where I went first and was able to drop that Hunger of Hadar. I mean, this worked out really well. This fight can go totally wrong really fast. Especially if this chick wins initiative and if you're all grouped up and she casts that thing and everybody fails and drops their weapons. Yeah, this encounter can be a complete mess. But it worked out real good this time around.
no mercy.
One for you and one for you. Nice.
Time to find this Inquisitor.
This, in the hands of a Githyanki, does additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. And the Soulbreaker ability stuns them. Awesome sword.
Oh, it is you. Make haste. We have business to conduct.
Now, when you get here, you do not have to talk to the Inquisitor.
Esteemed guest,
You can
please
literally
approach.
just walk right on by
Much
them
to discuss.
over here, and this is where you locate the blood of Lathander. Reading
Lathander
these signs.
blesses The rising bountiful sun.
The rising sun. Well, the sun rises in the east. So what we want to do is, that's west, that's east. So we want to turn this thing to the east. Lae'zel has a 20 strength. So I'm going to use Lae'zel to do this, and I'm going to do the Bard song.
Don't be shy.
And Titan. Alright. Save.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Now this one needs to get turned to
thunder
the
bids
west.
The setting sun a fond
Setting sun.
farewell.
Alright. Successful athletics check. Just to show you the difficulty check on that. A 20. No. Difficulty class 25. I rolled a natural 20. How about that? But as you can see, I really didn't necessarily need to roll a 20. I mean, I got a 33. So it's successful. I just need to keep turning this. Now, here is...
Curious.
Lae'zel. There was a time when Lae'zel would attack you if you did not talk to the Inquisitor before going this route. So I was actually prepared to kill her. Now just to show you what happens if you grab it before putting the crest in there.
Mace hovers before you, suspended in a shaft of brilliant light. A fist-sized piece of amber flecked with crimson is set in the handle, emitting a radiance all its own. This mace must be the legendary blood of Lathander. The amber is said to contain the blood of the Morning Lord himself. You feel your patron's presence nearby. It hums with an unfamiliar anxiety. Taking such a holy weapon would be diabolical indeed, but the consequences... disastrous.
Take the mace anyway. What's the worst that could happen? Lae'zel and Shadowheart both disapproved? What the fuck?
Everything is in motion. All within these walls are doomed to destruction unless you act.
Alright, you got 4 turns. Grabbing the mace. There. Okay, and this is what happens when you use the crest first. I just wanted to show you what would happen if you didn't have the crest, or if you grabbed the mace before using the crest. So when I grabbed the mace without using the crest first, both Lae'zel and Shadowheart disapproved. No one disapproved this time. And no booby trap that gives me 4 turns or die to get it out of it. Alright, so what I was saying is the thing about a Blade Warlock is you can bind any weapon. And you are proficient with it. So now that I am proficient with it, I also use my charisma. Alright, now what I was saying before about when you cross this path right here, once you start going this way, Lae'zel will stop and attack. I think the reason she did not attack this time is because I have already been to the Zaith'isk. I think she only leaves the party and attacks you if you have not been to the Zaith'isk yet. So since I already have been to the Zaith'isk, I think is why she has not attacked this time. Hey, Gil.
How can I help?
Well, you can take Lae'zel's place.
I'd be delighted, though someone else will need back in the...
Alright, let's do this.
Interesting. My Ardents reported that an Istik survived the crashed Geik slave vessel. You have accomplished much since. I'm pleased to finally meet you. It must not have been easy to escape. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Hand over an artifact of immense power for nothing in return. You do insult me.
The Geik are about to execute their grand design and you seek to bargain. Pahakva. The weapon. Now.
Here's how deals like this work. I have something you need. I can bargain all I like.
I do not know what base, naive entities you have made deals with before. Nor do I care. But I will humor your greed for a moment. What would you ask of an Inquisitor?
It's not really greed, dumbass. It's that I'm not giving it to you, so I'm just watching to see what the fuck you'll say. Give me a treasure from the Githyanki Empire's coffers, one of immense power. Yeah, there we go.
You would lay claim to our hard-won treasures. You seek power, but do not seek to strive for it. A fool's request, denied. Give me the weapon. Now.
No!
Don't give it to him.
Then your illustrious adventure ends here. Hitasif!
That's it.
No reaction strike. Ha ha ha! Eat shit, ass bag, bitch. Let's do wisdom. Oh, that hurt, didn't it, punk? Asshole.
Inquisitor Wargaz was potent. We are impressed. You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
That's right. You kneel before me, you ugly hag.
You bear that which is ours. But are you friend or are you thief? that you brought it back. It is a start. We will test you to assess whether you deserve reward or punishment. The astral prism. It is corrupted. There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prism is compromised. Find the one inside and kill them. Be aware. They are not alone, and they will appeal to your trust. They are not to be believed. You must accept. Refuse, and know my fury.
Afraid I don't do the bidding of extraplanar entities for free. Bad for
Is
business.
that so? Use this to enter the prism or deny me. The choice is yours. But know this. My wrath is carried with each of my faithful. It will find you.
To the Crèche Yillick's command center. Vlaakith must know of the heresy that's tainted the place.
Yeah, I just killed them all. And like you were there for some of it. We met Vlaakith, but left without following her orders. This can't bode well for us.
Your skull buzzes as the events of Crèche Yillick flow from your mind into Lae'zel's.
No, it can't be. All I have given you, my might, my trust, and you left me here to idle, for you to deny my venerated queen. I have wielded Vlaakith's fury as a blade, roared her wrath as a dragon, and you have rendered it all for naught. Now I will be branded her Sharlak, traitor, because you failed Vlaakith. My own people will hunt me. Had I been there, the Queen would have known my faith. I would have seen her bidding done.
That's why I didn't take you. It would have made no difference. Vlaakith intended us all to die.
It would have made every difference. Silence! I must think. Don't do it!
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement. The concentration of psionic force is small but unmistakable. This must be a pocket of the astral plane. Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Come, we will talk in private. Just the two of us. I may have made a mistake, trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you?
They're evil. I had to deal with them. I had to put them down. Stick them in the ground.
Refusing a Githyanki queen's orders, that was bold. You are a worthy ally. I told you I stole the artifact from someone. Well, I stole it from Vlaakith. Since then, she has become desperate. Vlaakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule, the end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you. But consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning. It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlaakith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about. Vlaakith is lying to the Githyanki. They believe she knows how their beloved mother Gith defeated the Mind Flayer Empire. But she does not. If the Illithids would ever rise to power again, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlaakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you. A logical question. But you're not ready for the answer. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You were on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. I hope you are ready to face Vlaakith's wrath. The entire Crèche stands ready to kill you in her name. Good luck.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy? Blasphemy! She warned you not to trust the one inside.
Your mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance. Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlaakith Tafkinazin. I see only madness. Vlaakith bears the full might of Tunarath's arms, and the covenant of the Great Mother Gith. Skvar! We are leaving this place, now! Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon! Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skaketh! Is this to be my penance? Is this heart of stone doomed to shatter? She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
You're an enemy of your people now. You need to accept that.
Silence!
I must think.
Once you go into the astral prism and come out, it will not let you leave here without having this cutscene first. Doesn't look like anybody wants to say anything, so let's go ahead and do the camp.
Tiller Vlaakith, has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does Still Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlaakith's tyranny. The prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, Still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Wow, everybody approved.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Vlaakith Karsivim Krath Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me. Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed. I'd never thought of her as a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood. Then, when the Githyanki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better. I don't know. I can't know, and that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Cheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Take care, like and subscribe. See you then.